I quit arguably the most addictive habit on planet Earth at 19. I quit watching porn, okay? And if you can relate to that, if you're still watching porn, if you're struggling, I hope I can just open your mind to why I quit so that you can maybe do it yourself. I explain in all my other videos how to practically do it, but here's why I did it and why you should too. Number one, I wanted to stop feeling like a degenerate, dirty loser. When you're going to bed at night, in the dark, in your cold room, on your own, locking the door, and watching porn like a loser, you just feel shit. Your self-esteem's in the bin. You hate yourself. Like, why wouldn't you? Your grandparents died in war, knowing they were going to die at our age. For us to be alive, to be jacking off 3 times a day to some random whore on the internet, right? I wanted to stop feeling like that. And most guys feel like that. They feel like they ain't worthy of anything. And to be honest, they're not. If they're watching porn every single day, you're obviously not. You're a loser, by definition, right? You're not trying to do anything better. You're just seeking for the comfort now, the thing that feels pretty good now, avoiding the pain so you feel good in the future. You are inviting the bad pleasure now so that you feel pain in the future. This is the idea of delayed gratification. Delayed gratification are activities that don't feel good now. They might be a bit boring, but they make your life better in the future. Like the gym. It's not always fun going to the gym and being in excruciating pain. But after that, you feel better. You built some muscle. Within 5 years of pain, you look good. On the opposite, instant gratification activities are obviously the opposite. They make you feel good now, but anything that makes you feel good now that you can get instantly are usually bad for you. Junk food, video games, porn. When you watch porn, you're like, oh, fuck yeah, this is well good. Wow, I'm so cool. The second you finish, the second you get 3 seconds of pain, 3 seconds of pleasure, a spasm, it's done. You feel like a loser. You feel like filth. And you don't feel proud of yourself. The way you feel proud of yourself after resisting the cake and eating the chicken instead, or going to the gym or whatever. You just watch porn, you've done nothing purposeful. You feel shit. And you wish you could go back in time and not watch it, right? So I wanted to stop feeling like a loser every single day. I wanted to get respect from guys, attraction from women, which brings me to my second one. I wanted to finally get girls, because when you're watching porn, you've got no desire to get girls, because you can just have whatever girl you want on the internet, watch that whenever you want, because it's easy to access, and just do your thing like a loser. Because you're sort of tricking your brain as if to say, oh, look at the girls I can get, look at me, I can impregnate whichever girl I want instantly. Like, it's not real. So when you interact with a real female in real life, you're like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I've only been used to seeing girls like this on the internet. Like, you don't know what to say. Your brain's fucked up. Your brain's thinking, why is she not naked? We're used to seeing girls naked. Like, oh, what's happening? Your brain's just messed up. Your brain doesn't know what to do, and you don't know what to say. That's why you come across as a weirdo. And people, especially girls, can tell when you watch porn. They can tell when you're needy. They can tell you when you're a weirdo. So no wonder you don't get any girls. And the biggest one, I did not want to be a cook. If you don't know what a cook is, it's pretty much when a man enjoys watching his wife get pounded by another dude, right? You might have heard it online or whatever. It's disgusting. And I hope you better agree that it's disgusting, because it is. However, the more you watch porn, the more you want to be a cook. So if you watch porn for another 5 years, 10 years, every day, you might end up waking up next to your wife, if you get one, and start hoping that she gets pounded by someone else. You're probably thinking, oh, not me. Why would that happen to me? What is porn? It's you in the back seat watching the girl you're attracted to be with another man. It's disgusting. You're in the hotel seat in the corner watching your wife and another dude on the bed. That should disgust you, because the more you watch porn, the closer you are to actually enjoying that. So I did not want to be a cook. Once I found that out, I never watched porn the same again, because it's disgusting. I'm not ending up like that. I deserve better than that. I was meant for better things. You should believe the same about yourself. And I'm not going through with that shit. It's disgusting. So I wanted to get girls. I respected myself too much to not. And I also respected myself too much to not be a cook. Loser. Finally, probably the biggest one, I wanted to stop hating myself. When you watch porn, all it means is you've got no self-respect. You've got no self-love for yourself. And that's probably the saddest thing you could probably possibly have, because there's only going to be one person there for you. You might think, oh, your parents, this, that, but they'll be gone one day. The only person that will be there for you is you, obviously. Through the times of pain, the times of pleasure, any times, it was just going to be you. So there's only going to be one person that can truly believe in yourself in any moment. That's yourself. And when you don't believe in yourself, respect yourself, or love yourself, there's no hope. You think you're going to get rich, great body, get any girls? No, because you don't even love yourself. So how can anyone love or respect you? So you're just going to walk through life invisible, like a loser, and die a failure. Simple as that. I did not want to die a failure. I didn't want to die a number. I wanted to die someone who was remembered, left a legacy. And if you're jacking off every day, that's not happening, all right? So you just need to, do you love yourself? If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you, okay? The more you watch porn, the less you're going to love and respect yourself. That's why you feel like shit. That's why you feel like failure. And it's not just going to be, oh, I'll leave it to my future self to sort this problem out. He'll quit porn, I'll leave it on him. Because that day is never going to come. You got to make the day in the future today, all right? Or else it's not happening, okay? If you keep saying tomorrow, 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 you'll be saying tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow in 60 years when you're still watching porn, when you're dying alone with no kids, with no legacy, the shit average job that everyone else has, all because you've watched too much porn. Simple as that. You're going to die of failure because you've jacked off too much. This is why I wanted to quit. That is why. Those 3 reasons. Stop feeling like a loser, to get girls and not be a cook, and to finally love myself and not die a complete failure, because most people are going to die losers. It's as simple as that. They indulge in too much pleasure, they avoid discomfort, and they end up fat, alone, and a complete loser. And if that's the life you want, then go ahead, I don't care. That's not the life I'm having. And if you're watching this far in an under-edited video, I think you're similar to me. You don't want that shit life, because there's going to be more winners than losers. There's going to be more losers than winners. There's going to be billions of losers, but there has to be some winners. There's got to be billions of peasants. There's got to be some kings, okay? So who's to say it can't be us that takes them roles, right? Okay? So, in order to be a winner, to be a king, to be a martyr, you got to do the opposite of what the losers and peasants do. The losers and peasants seek comfort all the time. Porn 3 times a day. If we avoid that discomfort, it's going to be uncomfortable, obviously, because most people aren't willing to do that. But we're going to wake up the next day with energy, testosterone, desire, motivation to build a business. It's going to help us make money, getting the gym to be more attractive, to get girls, to be more confident, because we're doing something that most guys will never even attempt to do. So we're getting all these benefits, we're experiencing all these things that is putting us automatically in the top 5% of men. That is how you become a king. You quit porn, you quit the hard habit, and overtake everyone. And it's pretty easy to do that because everyone is a loser. That's why I wanted to quit porn after a 6-year addiction. I quit at 19 using the best tips on the planet that I came up with. If you want to find that out for free, watch all my other free videos, I explain why. But if you just want the best value, you want to support me, find out exactly how I quit, the link below is my porn quitting course. It's very cheap. Once you buy it, by the way, you get a free bonus section on how to attract and speak to girls, because that is something to look forward to when you quit porn. I hope this helped. A bit of a different style of video, but it's just why I wanted to quit and why you need to quit if you want to avoid being a loser. Subscribe if this helped. Goodbye.